Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, gamers. How are it all going? So, what are your favourite game-related movies? So, I have 10 game-related movies. Now, none of these movies are based on video games. They have game-related content. So, my 10 favourite game-related movies in no particular order. Starting off with Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. Great family fun film. Loads of action, loads of laughs. Love the original, which is based around a board game with featuring Robin Williams. But obviously, having this one remade with four teenagers getting sucked into a video game and having to work together to escape the game and finish it and make their way home. Really great film. So if you like comedy and action, you can't go wrong with Scott Pilgrim versus the World, based on a graphic novel about a young guy falling in love, and the only way to win her heart is to beat her seven evil exes. This has got some great sort of game mechanics within the film, but it's such a great film and funny as well, so I highly recommend it. So my third favourite game-related movie, it has to be Ready Player One. This is such a great movie. Loads of great pop culture within the film, based around virtual reality. Won't go into it if you've not seen it. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone, but I highly recommend it. And if you haven't seen it in 3D, watch it in 3D because it is so good. Another one that I really enjoy watching is Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds. Such a funny film about an NPC in a game, in an open world game. Not going to spoil it too much, but if you haven't seen it, it's funny and it's a great film to watch. So this next one, or next two, I'm going to put together, which is Wreck-It Ralph and Ralph Breaks the Internet. These two films are just so funny, family friendly, all about video game related stuff within both of them. And yeah, I highly recommend watch this. Good one for the kids as well. So another two here with its original and its sequel. That is Tron and Tron Legacy. Obviously, Tron was the one that set it all off when it comes to game-related movies. The early sort of CGI in it looks pretty dated now, but still really good to watch. And Tron Legacy is really, I think, a really underrated movie. Really good in 3D if you have not seen it in 3D. And the soundtrack is so good. Composed by Daft Punk, probably one of my favourite soundtracks. And I'm looking forward to the Tron Ares, which comes out later on this year. Is it this year or next year? I can't remember, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it anyway. So another great game-related movie is The Last Starfighter. I remember seeing this so many years ago, and it's such a great film. If you haven't seen it, it's about a young guy plays an um, arcade machine in the middle of nowhere, and gets like the highest score, but didn't realise it's an actual test to help defend the galaxy. And it's such a good film. So finishing off with probably one of my favourite game-related movies growing up, and that was The Wizard. About two young boys running away to go cross country to take part in a video game competition. I remember seeing this thinking, first time it featured the Power Glove in the film, and I was like, wow, I want one of them. Never got one in the end, and it's the first time I ever saw Super Mario Brothers 3 as well. It's a really good film, and I highly recommend it. So those are my favourite 10 game-related movies. What are your favourites? Did I miss any of them? Leave a comment below and don't forget to share. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.